later, 2nd and goal. Warren Sapp coming out to play in the offensive line. He does so on occasion. And this is a play that started on the 4-yard line as we spot shadow Sapp. And it made it happen for Mike Alstott. The first offensive TD by the Bucs in the last 4 games. And the Sapp, why? As he rushes, he gets poked in the eye. Immediately falls to the ground in pain after the eye poke. Sapp would leave to have the eye looked at. He'd return his right eye. Look at him doing his...
Hey now, out of a Stanford guy. John Gruden, the full frontal Gatorade treatment. Bucs win 27-10, and yes, Warren Sapp is going to the Super Bowl.
We came here tonight against a real tough bully ball club in their house in the last place they were going to play, and nobody's beaten anybody in their home state in 30 years in the NFL, and we did the impossible today because we knew we had to believe and we knew we can get it done.
See out on the West Coast.
No doubt, baby. Head west, my son, head west.
Warren Sapp unplugged his thoughts on finally getting here and his approach to winning the Super Bowl.
This is it, and we're going to go out and give 60 minutes of the greatest show on earth, and let's look up and see what the score is at the end. I am what I am. I didn't come here for a vacation. I didn't come in for a trip. I didn't come in for the golf. Definitely not. I'm in my spot now. I'm ready to roll. Anything you got, we can go now. I'm almost an hour just sitting here. I mean, it is what it is. It feels like my body's buzzing right now. My feet are just going underneath it right now. I just, almost like a kid in a candy store. This is crazy. It is what it is. It's a Super Bowl. I mean, wow. I've done national championship games. I went to the back-to-back national championship game, but it's nothing like the Super Bowl. And I'm a witness now. So watch Emmett with his shades on, watch Leon Lett sit there for 15 minutes, not say a word and sweat, all that. I mean, you really enjoy it. I say, what if I do Leon Lett today, just sit there for 15 minutes? You think somebody be pissed with me? I do enjoy Al Davis and his player whites on the sideline. He does look sweet. We exercised all our demons that we couldn't get it done, and we was just a defense that was going to be paper champions forever. Hey, how you doing, Lee? Lee Flowers at home. How you doing? Hey. You know, y'all always say trash talk, but it's really not trash talking. It's just, I'm handling this right now, cuz. That's all it's about. That's what you usually Santa do. You can't handle this right now. You know, they gonna cut you. That's what I like to tell you. They gonna cut you after they watch this film. You know, you should never drop the F-bomb. I've been doing a radio show for 5 years. I know that. I think the one thing about America is it's so beautiful. So beautiful that you can do anything. I mean, 18-year-old kid driving a Hummer. You can do anything in this country. When we was talking about wearing a throwback jersey, all the young guys wanted to put it on. And when you're talking about wanting to put that icicle orange on, I say, listen, you really don't know what it's like to put it on. Trust me, cuz you really don't know what it's like to put it on and get in front of that mirror and do this. Ooh, it's just not a wonderful feeling. My brother living right underneath me was the biggest Buck fan. I mean, just crazy. Jimmy Giles and Doug Williams and the whole hoopla. I mean, would sing the song B-U-C-C-A-N-E-E-R-S, go Buck. And I'm looking at him like, you got to be kidding me.
Same drive, 2nd down Johnson. Wait a minute, is that? Yes, it is Warren Sapp. His first career reception. Bucs are excited, and how do you think Sapp feels about it?
Brad came to me and said, big boy, be laid out the back, and I'm going to be looking for you, and there it was. I've always dreamed about it because I've always had the hands and the ability, but nobody ever gave me a shot except John, and there we go.
Warren Sapp and Booger McFarland in the Bucs goal line offense. So off play action, Brad Johnson to the big guy. 99, Warren Sapp. Hey, man, touchdown. 17-3 Bucs.
Yeah, Warren Sapp lined up at the tight end. Matt Stewart, the linebacker right there. Look at Warren Sapp sell the fact that he's blocking, get himself open, was ready to make a little move right there, and then...
How do we think that is, though? I'm
not commenting
on that. How does it compare to this? Elbow right. Didn't he kind of invent the end zone?
Absolutely.
While White Shoes Johnson perfected it. I don't know if Sapp is right there yet, but he hasn't been in the end zone as much. And the two big guys say, hey.
Watch Warren Sapp, middle of the field. Watch him get this push against the guard, figure out where the football is, shed him, get him off, and bring him down for a 4-yard loss. That's Justin Griffin.
The jaws, Warren Sapp watched it for a while, and then he's trying to pull his teammate away like, that'll be enough. Get out of here. And then Sapp and Wims go at it. Sapp showing big-time leadership here, Tom.
Well, he actually waited before he approached this situation. He's trying.
There's a guy that needs some help. Warren Sapp, a little taunting before the game.
Know each other well. Defense had them confused early on in this football game, and it looked like the game was over.
Up on my side, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get one. Sapp, I'm gonna get you. They put you out there, I'm gonna get him. I mean, that's disrespectful in my opinion too. They put defensive guys on offense that are linemen. That's disrespectful.
LeVar Arrington, Redskins linebacker, all on Twitter at Warren Sapp's antics. And this time he doesn't run through the Skins, but inadvertently bumping side judge Greg Meyer before the game.
Really?
So Arrington, and so now he checks in on offense, and Arrington is ready. Now watch this. Here he is. And it's Michael Pittman on the carry. Sapp with the lead block, and here it is, Tom.
Yeah, just watch LeVar Arrington. This is the things that he can do.
At San Francisco to face the Niners, Warren Sapp. Fined last week for bumping a ref before the game. Warren. And as a result of that, Garcia to tie streets of San Francisco for a touchdown. Owen Potchman. Sapp blocks the field goal, so he kicks pylon.
Then Warren Sapp, you know, you talk about this quickness. This is what he was 4 or 5 years ago. Boy, when he can gear up like this, I don't care if it...
Look at the quickness. We got to say that. That's the guy possession. Look what they do. Brad Johnson not going to run it, throwing it to Warren Sapp, who actually makes a brilliant catch first down.
Yeah, good catch by Warren Sapp, and he had to catch that ball because Brad obviously could have run for that first down.
Looks right there.
I didn't clip him in the back. Put a jersey on. Didn't hit him below the waist. Put a jersey on. Put a jersey on. There's no flag on the play. I want some more games. What's the problem here?
No hard feelings. Let's go out and play a hell of a game.
Almost half a year rehabbing, but he started all the games. And Warren Sapp, Mike Sherman, Sapp and Brett Favre have had a great rivalry, playing 2, sometimes 3 times a year. But Sapp spins Favre. There's always been respect with the two. Sapp interception. The Green Bay Packers, Favre and Sapp.
And the guy who Gruden said, hey, pal, get ready. Keyshawn's gone. You're my man, has scored his first NFL touchdown.
What's the difference in the Bucs without Keyshawn Johnson?
It's quieter.
That's it.
I have no more to say about it because it's not a decision to where I had something to do with it. It was something that the powers that be in Keyshawn worked out. I gotta go to work. I ain't gotta like it, I just gotta do it. I mean, it's not something to where I stand on my soapbox and go, woo! It ain't one where I go, damn, either. I still got a job to do. I gotta go defend this title. If it's with Keyshawn, without Keyshawn, with Susie, without Susie. I can't worry about what I don't have. I gotta worry about what I do have. What I do have is a 53-man roster that's willing to go out and sacrifice every week to get this W. And that's all I need.
From a player's perspective, what kind of a challenge do you think it should be to coach the Tampa Bay Bucs?
It shouldn't be. It should be a pleasure. The world champions? Why would you not want to come every day to the job and have a team that's pretty much the same team you went to the Super Bowl with a year ago? It should be just a pleasure to coach the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Why is it such a challenge then?
Because it's tough being on top. Everybody guns for you when you're on top.
John Gruden was such a departure from Tony Dungy, and his energy and enthusiasm were needed. What's the effect in year 2?
They both was the same kind of, you know, boom, 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 always beat you on it. So it's not so much a change in that aspect. I think the change is with us as players, because John's still calling great plays. We just ain't executing. Money's still calling a solid defense. We're just not executing.
But when you've been the #1 defense, #1 in terms of points allowed, and you give up fourth-quarter leads, how do you live with yourselves?
It's tough. I told my wife I wanted to kill myself after a couple of weeks because it just feels that way sometimes when you feel like you have the game right in your grasp and you really can't point to one thing of why you're losing these ball games.
A lot of the guys have referred so much to karma and positive energy. What difference do you see over the last couple of weeks?
Karma and whatever the hell else they want to talk about, complacency, ain't got nothing to do with you playing the snap right now. Are you prepared to play this snap? And more times than not, earlier in the year, we won. And we were getting beat. And that's no more, no less than
That's the way the game's going to always be decided, is man on man, bone on bone. Are you doing your job or aren't you doing your job? There's only one type of discipline in football, and that's perfect. Either you are or you aren't.
Held below 100 yards for the first time in 10 games. Brad Johnson to who? Warren Sapp. Nice grab, 14-7 bucks, and he almost lost it in the lights, but look at him, very nimble. Now we flash back, that's his third career TD, second this season. The first one, he did this whole dance thing, so you suppose he went there again? I mean, the man is Pro Bowl talent. He's an incredible player. He is Mark Madsen of the NFL when it comes to dancing. Luckily, he didn't go there this time. Bucs win 14-7.